Hi, everybody. How you doing? We're live. Finally. I've been talking about doing a live stream for you guys for weeks and weeks, but my schedule is absolutely crazy right now. Have not had the time and the ability to do a live stream. But last night I was talking to a couple friends, and we're like, we need to just do it. We need to get up on a live stream. We need to get it done, and that's why they're here too. Woo! Weeping Willow Paranormal. We got Cassie. We got Ron. We were hanging out last night, just having a good old time. And like I said, we have not done a live stream in forever. I don't even remember the last time I did a live, to be honest. Like, I can go back and look, obviously, but I think it was a couple months ago, maybe 3 months ago.
I think so.
Close because I know we did a big live stream before we started releasing our episodes for our trip, and I think maybe we did a live stream after Octagon Hall episodes were all wrapped up. But then I've just been ridiculously busy, haven't been able to do anything since. And if you guys have been following along on our adventures, we were releasing our episodes from the big trip we went on, which was myself and Weeping Willow Paranormal and Doof Doof Paranormal Karen from Australia. And we have now officially wrapped up releasing 2 out of the 4 locations that we went to.
Yes.
And it's almost September.
That's insane.
That's crazy.
Yeah.
Yep. So the next batch of episodes, our next location is the long-awaited and super anticipated Waverly Hills episodes, which I'm super looking forward to finally getting out to you guys. Plus, I've got more behind-the-scenes episodes that I'm getting ready for you guys. I've got cemetery videos that are going to be coming out that directly are from this trip that I can't wait to get out to you guys. So it's going to be pretty nice to start releasing some of this stuff that we've been excited to bring to you guys. But that's it. So we're going to end this live stream. Just wanted to tell you guys that.
That's it. Yep.
Yeah, that's all we got. But hopefully all you guys are doing good. Like I said, I haven't done a live stream in a while, so I haven't really gotten a chance to chit chat with all of you in the chat. We've got Dan Tex, we've got Aaron, we've got Stephanie. Let's see here. Who else is in here? We got Beth. We've got Mike B. I know Tanya, she's at work, so she can't hang out. But she popped in to say hi. So hi, Tanya. But we're having a good time, guys. A good time. Elizabeth has joined the chat. Hello. But yeah, we were just hanging out last night, just having a good old time, and decided to come out and do a live. We don't really have much to talk about other than our episodes are still ongoing. Mm-hmm. Waverly Hills coming up next, all that kind of stuff. Other than that, we're just hanging out.
Yeah.
Kasara's in the chat. Jason is in the chat. It's good to see all of you guys. Just to kind of give you a life update on me, like I got a new job a little while ago, which has kept me ridiculously busy in terms of not having time in the evenings to hang out much. But this is actually one of my days off, so it just kind of works out that we could come and hang out. Oh, and I don't know if we've mentioned this since I don't know at what stage Cassie was in getting her massage stuff off the ground the last time we talked. I think you were just like, I took a test.
I think
it was your written test. I think it was your written test. It was the last time you were like, hey guys, I'm starting the process. We're going to get this thing going. I did the written test and you passed that. And then you had another hurdle to jump over. You had a practical exam that you had to do.
Yes.
So do tell. I don't want to be the one talking the whole time. Come on.
So I had the practical test August 16th. I thought I had a minimum of 2 weeks minimum, and I'd find out the results. I found out earlier, so I passed the practical. So that's all done. So I am now going to be most likely registered by next week as a registered massage therapist in the province of Ontario. So
yeah.
Yeah, and I gave my work my 2 weeks notice, so that's kind of a big step.
That makes it kind of real, doesn't it?
Yeah, I'm like
it's all talk until you're like, I'm not going to be here anymore.
I know, and everyone's at work is so sad, but I'm like, I gotta do this big move, right? Obviously, I went to school for a reason, so
yeah,
and passed all the provincial exams. So yeah, so by end of this month, I'll be in a new job completely, and I'll have weekends now off. I make my own hours. It's gonna be great. So yeah, that's finally. It's
been a long road.
It has, because I started school October. Actually, I started college around the same time I got introduced to YouTube Paranormal, like 4 years ago. So, yeah. Wow. So I've been in school pretty much any of these people who've been around for a while, like Aaron and Dantex, and like I'm sure there's other people might be like, I've been in school, like now it's kind of come full circle. So anyways.
Yeah, it's pretty cool.
Mm-hmm.
I'm excited. Have you been doing any investigations beyond what we've been showing in our series?
We did. We did one in July. It was at museums, kind of like Hollywood Mansion, if everyone's seen those episodes. So it was an old house. That's a museum now, but they also had a barn with a lot of like old farm equipment. So it was like a museum, like about farming and stuff, because it was in a farming community. So that was pretty cool. So that won't be released until like after everything. So that one's going to be a while for that one to be released. And we also just got word on another location for us to go and talk in October. So like literally just today we found out about it. So nice. Yeah. So we're still trucking along. So, and now that I'm going to have weekends off, it'll be a lot easier to book things and plan things around that. So
yeah, the unfortunate part about my job is like, as you are about to have all of this extra time that you have the ability to take, I unfortunately have zero time to do anything because my job I don't have the ability to take time off. I get 2 days off a week, but going on like a vacation or a trip is just not in the cards right now, which kind of sucks because there are a few locations that I would like to go visit because since our trip, I have not gone on any investigations. I haven't really even gone to any cemeteries, to be completely honest. Like I popped through one or two little cemeteries a few weeks ago, but I don't have time to do much. And you guys have noticed that like my episodes have not been exactly on time the last few weeks. It's because I've been super busy, and by the time I get time off and have the ability to edit, like I'm tired and I've got things to do around the house and errands to run, and I just haven't had the chance to get it going. But I'm getting to the point where I can get on a better schedule and get a routine going so that I can post these videos a little bit better. My plan was to actually have a cemetery episode out today, but for some reason every time I try to export the video, it just sits there and sits there. It was sitting there so long, I put my phone down, I was doing something, like 40 minutes went by, I looked at my phone, hadn't moved an inch. Like it was just still like thinking about it. It pissed me off. So I tried that twice. It still didn't work. So I'm just going to deal with it later. But I will definitely get a new cemetery video out to you guys, hopefully by the end of this week. I'm going to try and mess around with it tomorrow. And then I've got another behind the scenes episode, finally the long awaited behind the scenes episode where you guys make your first appearance.
Yes.
That's going to be fun. I know. And then we will start doing Waverly Hills, man. I think next week would be my first Waverly Hills episode.
Okay. So then I'll be after that. So,
or do you want to go first this time?
It doesn't matter. Whatever is up to you. I can go first, or you can go first.
Ask the chat. What do they want to see first?
Yeah. It doesn't really matter.
Jason Daigle says there's a few cemeteries here in Halifax that have the burial grounds for ones that lost their lives on the Titanic. Yeah, I definitely would like to go out there. I've heard about those cemeteries.
Yeah.
And I just want to go out to that part of the world anyway. Yeah. Elizabeth says, no cemeteries, Jason? Going through any withdrawals? Kinda. Like, it's actually funny because I meant to send you a photo today, Cassie and Ron, but I blanked. I took the photo. I forgot to send it. I've been playing a lot of Red Dead Redemption 2, and by a lot, I barely get to play it. But like today, I went out to dinner. I got home. I played it for a couple hours before being on here with you guys. But literally, all I'm doing in Red Dead is just I'm using it to kind of turn my brain off for a bit. So I'm not really even doing the missions that you're supposed to do in the game. I'm just riding a horse around and just exploring and having a good time.
Best part. That's why I love that game.
But I found myself wandering around a cemetery in Red Dead 2 today. Like literally, there's a bigger city in the southern part of the map, and it's kind of like a New Orleans kind of inspired town. And so it's got like a New Orleans cemetery part of the town. And so I go in there, I'm like, this is cool. And I'm just walking around, I'm looking at the stones and stuff. And I'm like, I'm literally doing Cemetery Road right now. So I took a picture of it and I was like, I got to send this to Cassie. And then somebody distracted me and then I never did.
That's so funny.
But yeah, that's what I did. I visited like 3 cemeteries today in Red Dead 2. But I've like a few weeks ago, I went on a little road trip by myself. I just kind of bopped around. I went to some barbecue place that I had been wanting to check out. Well, I had eaten there before, but they had like some extra new menu items. So I went to go check that out. Saw a couple little cemeteries. Went to a new brewery called Fat Toad Brewing, which was pretty nice. They've got like a pretty nice little selection of different styles of beer. So that was cool. But other than that, I haven't had a chance to really like stop into a cemetery and hang out and at least not have enough time to do like a Cemetery Road episode. I did one single episode. Like I shot footage for an episode since our trip. That's it. And it's this little cemetery that I just had some time to kill. The cemetery was there and I'm like, well, if I'm here, I might as well shoot something. So we'll have that at least.
That's good.
But I did not get a whole lot because of the new job, because of the new schedule. I didn't get a lot of traveling around like I usually do, which kind of sucks. I really miss it. You guys are so quiet. Why are you so quiet?
I was reading the chat.
Yeah.
But Jason Daigle, so we haven't been to the East Coast, but I would love to go to Nova Scotia and PEI and Newfoundland and all that jazz.
Elizabeth Golding says, sounds like a horror game. I always forget that I can show the chats. It is a cowboy game. You play an outlaw in the Old West. You ride around. You can rob trains, rob banks, go on missions, be a good guy, bad guy. It doesn't really matter. It does get a little graphic because when you shoot people, it's like blood and guts spray everywhere kind of thing. Yeah. But it's really fun game. It's an open world. You can pretty much do whatever you want type game. Yeah. So that's basically all I've been doing is just riding a horse around, exploring stuff.
Yeah, with Red Dead, because I'm not a video game, I'm not a gamer at all, but I love that game because you can just ride your horse around and you don't have to I suck at shooting. I can't play video games in front of Ron because he makes fun of me how bad I am. Though you have to say I was pretty good last time I was playing it.
Yeah, you're getting better.
I was getting better, but
yeah,
I suck. So this game, you don't have to be kind of. If you're going on challenges, yes, or whatever you have to do, you kind of have to.
Yeah,
but it's fun. I love that. I love the West. I love Westerns. That's why Virginia City was my bucket list because of Westerns, and I've always loved Westerns.
Yeah, it's a fun game.
Yeah.
And I'm not a gamer either. I'm such the casual player of video games. I like going to arcades, playing on arcade machines and all that kind of stuff. When it comes to these bigger games for your Xbox, your PlayStation, whatever, I rarely, if ever, play games. I just played this last year, the beginning of this year, The Last of Us 1 and 2, because my son has a PlayStation 5. And he had Last of Us 1. I'm like, I'm going to check this out. There's a TV show that just came out, and it's supposed to be pretty good, but I don't want to watch it before I play the game. So I literally just binge played that game. And it was great. And then I bought part 2 for him so I could play it.
Yeah.
And that the part 2 is almost even better than the first game. And I like playing Fallout because, again, it's open world. You can kind of do whatever you want. So it's very escapism entertainment for me.
Mhm.
And then I got Red Dead because I got it for Christmas, actually. And I wanted it because I wanted something that was like just an open world adventure type thing that I didn't have to put a whole lot of time and effort into it, in terms of like I could just play at my leisure kind of thing.
Yeah.
And so right now I've got a little bit of extra time with my days off and stuff. So I was like, I'm going to treat myself. It's like self-care when you sit down and play those types of games.
Yeah. Yeah, I told myself after I was all the testing and stuff, I'm like, I'm just gonna play video games. I still haven't actually played any video games. I really should. So
yeah, I think once or twice you've messaged me and been like, oh, I'm playing a video game. Like, isn't this cool?
yeah, well, Fallout, because I was playing it on my computer because I have a gaming computer now, mostly just because it can withstand my editing. But Fallout, and then Red Dead. But I'm much more of a Red Dead person, so because I was actually getting angry at Fallout. Remember, I was like, what am I supposed to do? I was like, so.
Betty says, good to see you, Jason. Good to see you too, Betty. And then Dan Tex says, I'm a Pac-Man easy kind of games guy. No, I love Pac-Man too. I'm a big
Pac-Man's
Tetris fan.
great.
I will play the hell out of some Tetris. Dan Tex says, I like the old games. Games now are too complicated. They can be. But yeah, I'm so casual of a gamer. It's not even funny. What else? What else do you guys want to talk about? I don't plan on this being a super long live stream, hours long kind of thing, because I really just wanted to touch base with everybody and let you all know that I'm still alive, that we're still hanging out. And so, like, whatever you guys want to talk about, let's do it. This live stream will probably go for about an hour, and then I'm probably going to go play Red Dead some more before going to bed. Right now, I need to get a fast horse because there is a mission I'm trying to beat where I have to chase someone down. And his horse is a little faster than mine, and mine keeps getting too tired, and so I keep losing him. And I've tried this mission like 17 times, and it's pissing me off. So I need to get a better horse. And I thought I did have a better horse, and this horse is just too damn slow. Like, it's even slower than my old horse.
I was like only 33% through, I think, and I hadn't played over a year. It stopped. And then I got into the game. I didn't know where I was. I didn't know what challenge. I was completely blind. I'm like, I'm just going to restart. So I really restarted. I'm back at square one in Red Dead, but that's fine.
That happens. Because I got it for Christmas. I played it like, I don't know, a couple times. And then I didn't play it for months and months because things around here were going crazy. I was preparing for our trip, got the new job, yada, yada, yada. Next thing you know, it's been 5 months since I've even touched the game. So I didn't restart it, but I wasn't very deep into it anyway. So I got lucky there.
Yeah.
Mike B says, I miss everyone. Wish we could meet up in a small town. That would be fun again, sir. Unfortunately, I just do not have the time or the money to make any sort of a trip right now. The big trip we went on to Waverly and Octagon Hall, all that kind of stuff, kind of was my last hurrah before I got the new job. And I don't get vacation time until next year. And so, and then life is expensive these days. And so I just don't have money to travel anyway. So I guess it's a good thing that I can't go anywhere because I can't afford to go anywhere anyway. But what are you going to do?
Yeah. I mean, like, we're not really going we're just doing day trips. Like,
Yeah.
So, and because I'm out on vacation and plus I will be starting a new job, so I can't really take vacation time anyways. Like, I'm just starting. So, next year it is for a big trip at least.
Yeah, I don't know exactly what my next big trip is going to be, but I've been doing a tiny little, like, for me type trips. Like I said, took a day and I just drove around, which I did. Like, I drove out a couple hours away from my home and did a big loop, and that was fun. And there's plenty of places I could go within a day's drive kind of thing. Money is still an issue. Like, I don't have a whole lot of money to do stuff, and my days off are actually during the week, so it's not like there's a whole lot of things going on like Wednesday. But what are you gonna do?
Yeah, being an adult.
Kibber is in the chat. Howdy, everybody. Howdy yourself. Yeah, being an adult sucks. Sometimes it's awesome.
Yeah.
Sometimes it's just you have to deal with the fact that, like, got to pay bills, you got to work, you got to be responsible.
Yeah.
Who wants to be responsible?
Yeah.
Not all the time, at least. Come on now. How are you doing, Ron?
I'm all right. I'm a little tired, but I'm good.
That's because me and Ron tend to stay up way too late on days he has to work the next day. And I don't, so I don't feel bad. I give him all the outs. I tell Ron all the time, "You gotta go to bed, man." He said, "No, man, I don't gotta go to bed.
I'm good.
I could stay up all night."
Yeah, and now you have to work out of town. Well, out of town,
Burlington.
Yeah, Burlington, which is like an hour away.
A little over an hour.
Yeah,
away.
so
lame. What time do you have to leave the house?
5 probably, 5:30.
Yeah, 5:30. 5:45. I don't know. 6. I don't know.
No.
Casual. Maybe I just won't. Maybe I'll just
stay home tomorrow.
I'm feeling a little under the weather. He says online to everybody.
Yeah. Well, I have to work early tomorrow, so as always, I'm usually on a day shift.
Done. That is almost done.
Yep. So, just over 16 days away.
It'll fly by.
Oh, I will. But yeah, I'm on, like, today was my first day of 6 days in a row. So, but it's fine. And then I get 3 days off after my 6 days in a row. And I get a tattoo in there. So it's going to be fun. Something to look forward to.
There you go.
Yeah, so more tattoos to show you guys. Just to add to my arm.
Just finally getting her face tattoo. It's going to be awesome.
Oh, I'm getting the ditch, like the inside of my arm. So I got numbing cream, guys, because I'm not going to be able to handle the pain. I already know my brain, so I'm like, I'm going to numb it.
Probably a good idea.
Pain's the best part.
Yeah. What kind? Does that mean what tattoo?
Or what kind of numbing cream?
Well, the tattoo is going to be a fun one. It's going to be poppies. So it's going to be like, so it has to be like a weird shape because of where it's going. It'll be poppies, but a ghost reading a book sitting in the poppies.
Nice.
So it's weird. When don't you
get a tat when you have days off?
I know. I mean, but my reasoning behind this is because I had to, like, I'm gonna start massaging people, right? And I have to have this healed. So it's for like, Allie. I don't want to have to take time off. Hi, Allie. So I don't want to take time off for work for a tattoo. Because I can get other tattoos on my upper arm, fine, while I'm still working. But this one I wanted to get done before I started my actual real job. So
I got my cool back tattoo now.
Oh, yes. Now Ron has a back tattoo, guys. I'm not
like
sure
a full back tattoo.
Yeah. That's new. Because I don't think you shared it anywhere.
On Facebook.
Yeah, but none of these people would see it. But he's got a huge tattoo, guys, now. He's really a rebel.
Yeah. That's Ron. Rebel Ron.
Yeah, Dan Tex
That's his face.
Yeah. It's crazy. It's not fully done yet, but it's full. It's a full back tattoo.
Yeah, you got a few more sittings. Yeah. Which I'm actually surprised at the amount of work that was done in the first sitting, because it's a lot.
Yeah. She's pretty good at what she does.
Yeah.
How long were you in the chair?
Just 5 hours. Just under over 5 hours. Yeah.
Yeah.
I would not be able to do it.
I've done because my tattoos mostly were about 4 hours. I go a little bit delirious at the end though. So take it off.
Says, take it off.
Take it off.
I think we can wait till the final reveal when you're all said and done. I think.
Do you want to do that?
That'd be cool. Yeah.
Yeah, we can say what it is though. Might as well say what it is.
So it's a dragon.
It's my face.
Yeah.
With a cheeseburger. Yeah. Holding a cheeseburger. Anyways.
So it's a dragon and a phoenix, and there's like a sword down the center of my spine.
Mm-hmm.
It's pretty cool.
Yeah.
It's pretty awesome.
Yeah. Yeah, I thought my dragon and phoenix were cool. Ron's is gonna be freaking epic. It's like his whole back.
Ron had to go and show you up.
I know.
Exactly.
I just had my little phoenix.
That's why I did it.
No, I have to get it back. No, I'm not getting back tattoo. No, thanks. I can't do that. Not with that pain.
I don't believe you.
You'll
just be 17,000 small tattoos because that's what you do. You get little ones here and there, here and there.
Yeah.
Ron's just like, no, just do the whole thing. I don't care. Just.
Are they fighting over bacon?
I told him when he was about to get his tattoo done, I'm like, you should hide a piece of bacon in your tattoo somewhere. Like one of the phoenix feathers, just be a piece of bacon. Just something just hidden in there. No one will ever know. Nobody ever takes my advice, though.
I mean, hold on. How my phoenix legs are? I could put a little piece of bacon both or underneath the phoenix legs. Like, hold on. Like, I could put the bacon. Okay, where's my tattoo? Oh, where the heck is the camera? Like right here, I could put a piece of bacon. Right here, it's trying to grab bacon.
You can do that. I don't know if that's something you want to do.
No, you don't want to do that.
I'm just kidding. Actually, I don't know. Because I have spots I have to fill before I actually so I don't know. I got some blank spots I have to fill in.
Yep. It's a great idea. It will be an inside joke between us. Just your closest friends on the internet.
Pretty much. I mean, I have my one tattoo is an inside joke.
Mm-hmm.
So everyone's like, "What is that?" I'm like, "It's a joke."
It's the man titties. It's a Creepy Dave. Have you guys seen Creepy Dave on TikTok?
No.
Yeah. Wait. I think I have actually.
Have you? Maybe I have. I don't know.
Yeah.
It's this dude called Creepy Dave who does animal reviews, but terribly. And so he did one on manatees, and he always pronounces the names wrong, and he always just gives random facts that mean nothing. And he's like, now it's time for my first favorite animal, man titties. Man titties look like an uncircumcised thumb.
That's the guy with the giraffe.
Oh, is it? Oh,
yeah.
Okay. All right, gotcha. That was funny.
One of my favorite ones. I love the manatee one, and then the platypus. Next up is my first favorite animal, the platypus. The platypus is a duck trying to get outside of a beaver. So good.
Oh. Hi, Leslie.
Hi, Leslie.
Oh, hi, Maisie. Maisie's here too.
Hey, Maisie.
Yay. Cassie making herself into an item search bus. Where is
true.
the?
It's true.
Yeah.
I always really enjoyed like the big pieces of artwork that's just like crowd shots and it's like a city square or something like that and life and activities happening and you're supposed to find the references to like 100 movies in there or something like that. And I've seen ones that are like horror movie themed, so it's just like Halloween night and it's a bustling city where everybody's trick-or-treating and stuff and you have to find the 100 references to horror movies and stuff. I love those artwork.
And we got Mazzy in the chat too. Hello, Mazzy.
Maisie and Mazzy Alley, Betty.
When I was a kid, can you like Where's Waldo? Like we had all those, but Where's Waldo and Where's Wendy? And there was a bunch of other ones. I love those ones too, like the searching.
Yep, I was a big fan. I got my kids a book. It's like the Where's Waldo travel companion. It's like a book. It's about yay big. It's a pretty small book, but it's like this thick, and it basically has all the Where's Waldo books in it.
Oh,
and
cool.
So the pages are really small, so you really have to like look at them. But it's meant to be like a size you can just keep in your car. So when you're traveling on the road or whatever, you got hours of enjoyment because Where's Waldo takes a while.
Yeah.
So what else do you guys want to talk about? Give us some, throw out some questions, guys. Let's do a little Q&A. We've got about half an hour before we wrap this thing up. Like I said, we've got our Waverly Hills episodes starting next week.
Mm-hmm.
After that, we will have Bobby Mackey's Music World. Mm-hmm. And then behind the scenes episodes, cemetery episodes, hopefully a few extra live streams thrown in there for good measure now that we've kind of figured out a schedule. But other than that, guys, what do you want to know?
Oh, I haven't. I don't know. Hello, everyone. Oh, Kipper Highlight Magazine. I had those. I had like a subscription. I loved it. I loved Highlight. Did you remember Highlight magazines?
No.
Oh my gosh, I loved it. Oh, there's Jason.
Kicked myself out of my own live stream. How about that? I literally went to reach for my mouse and I just clicked a button and I was gone.
Like, where'd Jason go?
Yeah, I'm done here.
He's like, what else do you want to talk about? And then he left.
There you go. Highlight Magazine has a hidden object game in each monthly edition. It's for kids. Yeah, I used to have Highlight magazines when I was a kid. And at some point when my kids were really small, my mom got my kids a subscription to Highlights magazine for like Christmas. And they love those things.
I don't know what that is.
Yeah, I don't know if my mom still has mine, but I had even like a plastic like holder thing for it. I don't know if anyone talked. It has like a little plastic. It was like it was hard plastic, and then you put your magazines in it and it carried it. And always the doctor's office used to have them in their offices.
All the magazines I remember is National Geographic.
Oh, okay.
That always seemed to be the one that was at the doctor's office.
I had National Geographic subscription as well.
Yeah.
Maisie Rose says, how's your friend Pond doing? Has he put fish in it yet? No, the pond died. There was lots of rain at some point and the wall of the pond fell in. And so now it's just a creek again.
Mazzy has a question. Have you guys checked out the app from AB and Jared called Ghost Tube Seer?
No, but I don't really mess around with apps created for like ghost hunting and stuff. Mostly because you don't know what that app is programmed to do, period. Leslie, it's not a dumb question. When did you start investigating? How are you liking it? Well, I started investigating when I joined another investigative team. Did that for a couple of years. That was fun. I got the bug. I do like going into crazy and interesting places and just seeing what happens. And that's why I would say I'm more of like a casual investigator in that sense, because I don't go in with a ton of gear. I don't I don't go like huge into the investigation other than I just want to take you guys on what it's like to go with me into a place that is supposedly haunted. So I really just kind of keep it casual and just quiet and down to earth kind of thing. So I'm using my phone as my camera. I'm letting the audio recordings that I get just be what the camera captures. I've got some very rudimentary tools in terms of like cat balls that I ask whatever may be there to push around to make them light up. I've got a EMF detector. I've got dowsing rods that were gifted to me by Crow of Judas, and that's pretty much it. I think if I were going to add anything else to the repertoire of gear that I would take, maybe a night vision camera that I could just set up in a corner somewhere and just capture a little bit of extra footage. But other than that, it's pretty straightforward. I think Cassie and Ron are kind of the more professional paranormal investigators in terms of always
we're
looking.
not professional.
No way.
I would say you follow a more professional kind of standard than I do.
Oh,
I'm way more casual than you guys. I'm trying to pump you up, girl.
Well, thank you. I don't know. I mean, if you move out of, like, if you just move off to the side, that case you guys can see
Right back here.
like Ron's pointing at, that's our
Weighs
case
a ton.
here. Mind you, a lot of it we don't like. It's funny because we have like the REM pods, we have a lot of stuff, but I usually just stick to the basics. So, like my camera, that's all I need. But we have like digital recorder,
EMF
reader, spirit box, which I do like the spirit box. Like if I was gonna pick any equipment I have in my gear, it's my camera and my spirit box and my noise canceling headphones if I want to do like sensory up. Oh, batteries. Yes. I have the whole top piece of that is of batteries. So that's all I really
tiny little speaker.
My speaker
recorder.
But I don't really need I don't get a lot from my digital recorder. So I'll use it, but I'm not like I wouldn't take it with me, I don't think. If I only could bring a few things. So anyways.
Yep. Let's see. I think Leslie asked, am I still in Oklahoma? Yes, I am. Have you looked at the rare blue supermoon? No, I have not, because when I started this live stream, it was still a little light outside. So I'm going to go check out the supermoon tonight. Once I'm done here, I'm going to go. Probably I still have my camera set up because I took some moon shots a couple weeks ago. I'm probably going to get another couple moon shots tonight.
Cool. We have a cloudy sky, so we won't be able to. It's all overcast.
We did have some clouds. I don't know. I can't tell. It's dark. Dantex, I needed a square battery, 9 volt, I think, and they wanted almost $6. Well, where are you shopping for 9 volt batteries? Are we talking like a single 9 volt for $6?
I just bought rechargeable ones, actually.
Yeah, those are cool.
Yeah. So, not that I need them for a lot of my equipment. I don't even think I have one thing that needs it.
Isn't the cool. EMF reader? I think that's the only 9 volt thing I have.
Yes. I have 2. So the EMF reader, and I also have it for the noise gate if I want to do it, add it to the speaker. Which I have too many technical issues with that, so normally I just use it straight. But
Kibber says she's immobile right now, so I asked my daughter to take pics for me. What'd you do, Kibber? But I'm glad she was able to take some photos for you. Dan Tex says, I need to try a dollar store. Yeah, probably. But if you go to dollar stores these days, everything's more than $1.
I know.
Yeah, not even a dollar store anymore.
No. They need to call them dollars stores.
Yeah.
$1 or more.
Yep. What else, guys? Ask us some questions. I don't even know how many people are watching. 13? Yeah, come on. 13 people got to have some questions for us.
What beer are you drinking tonight, Jason?
The same one I was drinking last night. The
Oh.
Revolver Brewing Company's Blood and Honey. It's pretty good.
Cool.
I'm liking it. The $5 store, absolutely. Ankle surgery, and she's still in the cast, Kibber says. Well, hopefully you get up and about and moving soon, because that sucks. Mazzy says, Jason, is your son still interested in ghost hunting? So as some of you probably know, I went and did Cemetery Road's investigation started with me and my son going to the Sally House, the McIntyre Villa, and one other place whose name is escaping me at the moment. We did like a father-son trip, three or 4 days, just doing a little ghost hunting. And we had a ton of fun. I would say he's not interested. I'm sure if I would ask him and say, hey, would you like to go ghost hunting with me tomorrow? I'm sure he would be like, yeah, sure, I'm totally down. Let's go. But he's also not like got the bug where he's like, I'm going to go ghost hunting on my own. Like, I'm going to go get some gear and I'm going to go. Like, it was pretty casual, and it was a fun father-son trip that was cool to have him with me and have that experience. But I don't think he's really like chomping at the bit. If I asked him, he would probably go, but if I don't, he's fine too. But that's fine. That's why I got Ron. Ron will come down.
You bet I would.
I'll just go by myself. It's fine. Even though I wouldn't want to go by myself. If anything, if I went and did some more investigations here in the near future, I would see if Paul wanted to go. Because it was fun.
Yeah, I wouldn't want to investigate by myself either.
Leslie says, you're fairly close to me, Jason. I'd love to join you sometime. Well, where are you, Leslie? It's a big state. And like I said, I have no time and or money to go anywhere. So, oh well. I do have some spots I want to go check out. There are a couple places I wouldn't mind checking out that I don't think I really need like a extra person. Kind of like the Goatman's Bridge. I went there by myself. There's a couple places nearish by me within a few hours drive that I think I could kind of go and check out without having to like bring someone with me. Or honestly, a bunch of these places are in nature outside, don't require any money. So those would be probably some cool locations to check out now that the temperature's kind of like calming down.
Mm-hmm.
Leslie says she's in Fort Worth, Texas. I was in Fort Worth a while ago. That's because the Goatman's Bridge is right near Fort Worth.
Oh, cool.
Yeah, I was in Fort Worth, and that's why I went to the Goatman's Bridge. There's a lot of cool places in Texas. You guys are so quiet. Come on. Did I keep you up too late last night?
I slept actually till like 9:30. I haven't slept until 9:30 in forever.
You slept in? That's nice.
Yeah.
I woke up at 5.
Ooh.
I set alarms to get the kids up and out to school and stuff, and I beat my alarm by hours.
Wow.
Because my body just knows to wake up early in the morning.
See, that's been my issue because I've been working so many morning shifts. So my body is like up, like 7 o'clock at the latest, usually. And then today I was just like, I'm pooped. But Dantex, he hasn't gone ghost hunting. He said he hasn't got the guts. I would take you, Dantex.
That's why you just go on like one of those ghost tours, ghost hunting tour type things. That way you're with a big group of people. Yeah. It's pretty low key. You don't Like it's just you feel more protected in that kind of an environment.
Yeah. We actually have one coming up in November. I've already booked it because it's in Niagara on the Lake. It's at the old courthouse, which when you do the Ghost Walk tour, like they always talk about this place. I'm like, I want to get in there so bad, but because it's like a federal building, like you just can't go in there. So they're having a ghost tour of it, and I'm like, and ghost tour investigation. So I'm like, I'm buying tickets.
Especially guys, as we're getting close to October, a ton of these places that you would not normally have access to are doing these kind of events. And those are the best ways to like get your feet wet kind of thing. Yeah. That's pretty awesome.
Yeah.
Maisie says, I don't like people going places by themselves. I worry about people getting hurt or assaulted. It's always a possibility.
Yeah. That's why I don't want to go by myself to places, because that's more of the reason, depending on where it is, obviously, but I'd rather just have someone with me.
Mm-hmm.
Plus, I'm a girl too, so I guess it's probably different.
Yes, just a little bit.
Yeah. Yeah. Yeah, because there's
no one's going to come up on Ron. He's going to be one of those guys who, like, when he gets into a fight, takes his shirt off, and he's just going to be like, all right, let's do this. And they're going to see his, like, back tattoo and stuff, and they'll be like, oh, we're fine. That's fine. Sorry to have bothered you, sir.
Yeah. I mean, like, there's, like, one place, like, Screaming Tunnels, you guys have seen the episodes if you've watched the channel, and, like, that place, like, I would not go by myself because there's always partiers there. Like, the multiple times that we've investigated there, like, you'll see teenagers blaring music driving down by there because they want to, like, party. And we've almost got like run over by like dirt bikes, ATVs. So it's like, it's a great location, but it's not exactly safe to go by yourself.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, our cat. I saw movement.
Our cat. Oh, Harley.
Chilling back there.
Have
you seen the trailer for A Haunting in Venice? Dan Tex asked. I have. I can't remember what movie I went to see. I think it might have been like Guardians 3, I think. And it was weird because I didn't know it was a Hercule Poirot movie. I didn't know it was like the third in his series of movies. Huh. It just looked like a haunted house movie kind of thing, like a possession, like somebody gets possessed and kind of stuff. And it was super weird, but then the guy who plays Poirot just shows up in the trailer. I was like, what's this movie? Like, I was so confused because the same character, if you guys have watched like the Orient Express, Murder on the Orient Express, mm-hmm. Murder on the Nile, or Death on the Nile, whichever one, and then this one, it was really weird to have that character just randomly pop up in a movie. I didn't even know they had. So I'm interested in just because I really like that series. I'm assuming you guys have not.
No, I have not.
No.
I haven't really watched normal TV. I mean, I guess it may pop up on YouTube, but I haven't seen any trailers like that.
There's a lot of movies I want to go see and no time to go do it.
That's the problem.
That's okay.
Yeah.
Yeah, there were some movies I wanted to see in theater. Did we ever get to go see them? No. The last movie I saw in theater was the Barbie movie, though. I went with a few of my coworkers. I liked it.
Which I still have yet to go see.
Yeah.
There's one with Dracula on the ship. I can't remember the name. That is the final voyage of the Demeter, I think.
Oh, yeah.
Or the last voyage of the Demeter.
Yeah.
Basically, the ship. So when Dracula leaves Transylvania and goes to London, he gets on a boat and makes his way over there. And when the boat arrives in London, everybody's dead. Like, they've all been killed. This is that story of that ship's trip and what happens on that boat. I've heard it's gotten kind of crappy reviews, but
Oh.
it seems like everybody who reviews movies these days is just doing nothing but telling everybody that every movie is terrible. So I don't trust reviews anymore ever.
No,
But the
you
trailer
gotta-
looks pretty cool.
You gotta watch the movie for yourself. Be your own judge, I think.
Mm-hmm.
Mm-hmm. Kibber says they're redoing Agatha Christie books. Yeah, the first one, the Murder on the Orient Express, came out a few years back, probably like 5 years ago, I think. And then Death on the Nile, that was 2 years ago, year and a half ago, I think, maybe even last year. I'm not sure. And then this Haunting in Venice just appeared out of nowhere. I don't even know how that happened. Leslie says Goatman's Bridge in Denton is an hour and a half away. Hill House in Mineral Wells about the same distance. It's like Goatman's Bridge is right above Fort Worth. And for me, an hour and a half, that's like nothing. That's right there. I don't know Hill House, though. That's interesting.
I think
I'll
I've
have to
heard
look
of
that up.
that.
Hill House, yeah.
Yeah. The problem is all these good places are so far. Well, not so
For
far,
you,
but far
yeah.
enough to
Far
be
enough
like,
away.
I can't just. And plane flights are expensive. Like,
Mm-hmm.
especially for two of us too. Now that Ron's joined the crew.
Dang it, Ron.
Sorry.
Why'd you make everything so expensive now? All right. Yeah, this is a nice little place. The Haunted Hill House, located in Texas. It's been on a bunch of stuff. Trying to find some history. Cast in the shadows of the Baker Hotel sits Haunted Hill House. With direct ties to the hotel, this home once hosted bootleggers, prostitutes, and gambling in secret for those who wanted to misbehave with discretion. Over the years, several deaths have occurred here, and the spirits still wander among the halls as if this place is still their own. They do investigations there. Home was built as an A-frame home during the Civil War and established in 1880 and belonged to one of the first founding families of Mineral Wells. From 1880 to the early 1929, the home was used as a makeshift hospital. Afterwards, the home became a haven for illegal activity. They say if you die in this home, you never leave. Bum, bum, bum.
Oh.
Ooh, there's caves in there, too. There's caves on the property where the house sits.
Oh, cool. Danex was just saying, how's Reese? Reese, she's doing really good. I saw her a few weeks ago because she helped me study for the exam, so she's doing good. So we'll have to figure out more investigations with Reese too. Hi, Nikki.
It'd be kind of cool to go there. It's definitely like it seems like it's very much like a business, like because they're like, hey, come have your, how do they put it, have a wedding or a vow renewal, bachelor and bachelorette parties, birthday parties, memorial services, ladies nights out.
That's interesting.
So they definitely got this this house and these stories, and they're like, we're gonna make some cash on this. It seems pretty interesting. I'll have to check it out. I don't know. They do offer private investigations, so there you go.
That's cool.
Let me get back into the chat real quick. Nikki has entered the chat. Good to see you. Let's see. Leslie says, just want to say, fam, love you all. Missed you like crazy. Wish you all good fortune, great health, and safe travels. Thank you. Stephanie says, isn't Shane made the Goatman's Bridge devil now? I don't know what that means.
Shane and Ryan they were, my gosh, what was it called? BuzzFeed, yeah. So that's who that. I think that's who she's referencing.
I was there.
Oh
I didn't get.
Can you speak?
I didn't get anything from the Goatman's Bridge, and it's weird how when you watch these videos, like how they make it feel like this bridge is in a super secluded area, like it's just out in the woods somewhere, and it's literally like next to town. Businesses. There's a school right next to it. There's a busy road. The reason the bridge isn't used anymore is because they built a road right next to it that kind of took over the job of what this bridge used to do. And so there's constantly cars going by. And I was out there on a weeknight, 3:00 in the morning, and it's constant cars. So I can't imagine anybody can get like solid EVP evidence or, just quiet time out there very much because there's constantly cars. You can hear sounds of people. There's hiking trails or like walking trails all right there. The way when I went back and watched these videos of people, I'm just like, how you are editing these and like angling your camera in such a way that it makes it seem like this place is in the middle of nowhere, and it's just absolutely not. It's weird.
Yeah. Oh, Custard. So it's not showing up on the comments yet. There we are.
There you are, Custard. Member for 17 months. And thanks for everybody who is a member, by the way. I know I haven't been putting out a lot of content lately, but your guys' support and memberships mean the world to me. And it will help me when I get to go out and do some more investigations. Trust me. Custard the Pipe Cat. Now it's time for my next best favorite animal, the Pipe Cat. He did the farts.
Oh, yeah. Oh,
Leslie. Thank you. I super appreciate that super sticker. You're the man. You need to go investigate at Goatman's Bridge. Tell me if you find anything.
Ron just popped a cold one. Yeah.
Yes, I did.
That's right. Me too. Screaming
Tunnels.
Oh, it is?
Amber Lager.
So
from Blackburn.
It's a local brewery. That's obviously, so if you're from Niagara, Screaming Tunnels. So.
Yep.
Yeah. Awesome. I was just saying, I'm a member underneath my personal YouTube. So Cassie. So I have to always log into Cassie's my YouTube, my personal YouTube to share my. Actually, I wonder. I'm curious. I'm gonna go in there.
Betty says, "Love your investigations, Jason, Cassie, and Ron."
Thank you.
We like doing them. We like providing you guys with this entertainment. There's my dogs. Someone's here. But I knew that our investigations in this big trip were going to take up most of the year in terms of our content. And man, was that true.
Really? I was like, I don't know, but we're we still have 2 more locations and we're in September.
And I think, honestly, our Bobby Mackey episodes might only be 1 or 2 episodes.
Yeah.
There's a story behind that location that caused a lot of problems for us.
Yes. Which really sucked, but we were not going to give it away. You'll find out when you watch it.
Yep. Stupid. I had totally forgotten about that, but then so I'm doing a bit of driving for my new job, and so I've been listening to podcasts, but I've been listening to some true crime podcasts, and this one podcast I'm listening to had an episode on Bobby Mackey's Music World. So I listened to that, and just halfway through, I remembered one of the frustrations of that location, and I was like, "Oh yeah, stupid."
Yeah. I'm trying.
Why is the
chat's not refreshing for me? I don't know. Is this
What
chat
the heck?
refreshing for you?
Who broke the chat?
Oh no.
I'm getting it here on my phone.
Are you? Yeah, on my phone I can see my thing, and I don't see anybody's. It's frozen. Is it frozen for you or just me?
I don't think it's updating for me if there's stuff going on.
Why
Let
don't
me
you
look.
try?
It's fine. Well, I did a not super chat. I did a membership thing. I'm 20 months.
20 months. Yeah, I don't see it.
Yeah, there's people talking.
Oh, there it is.
Oh.
I see it.
Oh, okay.
That's the
Well,
problem.
here.
Like, usually I would have the chat from YouTube posted, but I was late getting here, so I'm looking. Maisie says, Jason, I was shouting at you when you heard a noise and moved towards it all alone. I was so relieved when the armadillo appeared. Yeah, it's the first time ever seeing a live armadillo. I see armadillos all the time dead on the side of the road. First time I saw one alive.
That was kind of funny. It was cute, actually.
And I wasn't necessarily afraid, to be honest, but it was like something was coming at me. It was just this little armadillo. Just didn't care. It just didn't even phase him that I was sitting there flashing a light at him. He's just like, well, I'm just going to keep walking. Yep, and there's Cassie, member for 20 months in the Tapafile. Let's see. Leslie says murder mysteries. Yeah, well, true crime. Most of them are solved. And listen, I get into a true crime kick and I will listen to podcasts and stuff about true crime. And then at some point, I'm just like, I need to stop because now I can feel like a depression coming over me because all I'm hearing is just the worst in humanity and the terrible things they've done and the people they've hurt. And I'm just like, I need to listen to something that's talking about movies or TV shows or something, or just 80s music that's loud. Like, that's all. It's a little bit too much sometimes. Betty says, well, everyone take care. Getting tired, moving into a new house. Well, have fun moving as much as you can do because moving sucks.
Yeah.
But enjoy your new home. Enjoy like setting up a new base of operations. That sounds fun. Custard dropping a $10 super chat. Thank you. That's amazing.
Woo-hoo.
Leslie Ann Taylor dropping. She was a member for 20 months in the tap file. She just dropped every emoji that we got. I love those little emojis. Let's see. Kibber says they can be vicious critters with sharp claws. Well, this one definitely did not give a rip about me. They did not see me as a threat and just went on wandering off. Leslie says there's lots of stuff in the stockyards downtown Fort Worth, brothels and cowboys. Yeah, I heard that the stockyards down there have a lot of history and stories. That whole area is really cool. I wouldn't mind going down there some more. But yeah, there's so many different locations I would love to go to. Time and money is my only problem. I just don't have either one. But hopefully in the near future, I can definitely make time to do, like I said, some of the ones that aren't very far away and don't really require money because they're outdoor locations. One of these days I should go out looking for Bigfoot, do a little cryptid hunting. That would be pretty fun. And I know there's some cool places. It's just getting access to them and then getting the time that I can get down there. That would be fun. Stephanie says, I've got to go now. Thanks, Jason, Cassie, and Ron. Have fun, everybody. Well, we're going to be bowing out too because I only wanted this live stream to go for about an hour. I'm kind of tired. I want to play a little bit more video games and relax a little bit before I nod off for the night. But we definitely wanted to make sure we got a live stream in, chit-chatted with you guys. And it's not going to be another 3 months before you see us doing a live stream. We'll probably do this again in another couple of weeks. Once we get into the Waverly Hills of it all, we'll come back, hang out with you guys when we're a little bit more lively, hopefully. But that's what we get. We were up late last night hanging out.
Yeah.
Leslie says, "Yep," and the Baker Hotel, but I don't think it's open for investigating. Hill House has reports of demonic activities. Crazy.
Creepy.
Yeah.
I'll check it out.
That Baker Hotel looks pretty cool.
Mm-hmm.
I get TikToks from that.
Oh, do you?
From the guy that's restoring it. It's pretty neat.
Macy says, "Why don't you all come over here and do a Nessie hunt?" It's funny you say that because
Oh my
I've
goodness.
been to Loch Ness, and I've studied the water for Nessie while I was there. But it's funny you say that because my son is actually going to Scotland next week.
Wow.
The week
cool.
after. My son Paul is going on a little England trip. He's going to be hanging out in London, and then he's going to be bopping up into Scotland doing a little road trip.
Nice.
So yeah,
Scotland is like
I'm very jealous.
that. Like Scotland's on my bucket list. Like if I could go anywhere in the UK, like anywhere over there, Scotland and Ireland are like top list, like top.
I don't know if
I haven't been to Ireland other than dropping into Dublin's airport for 10 seconds. But I've been to Scotland a couple times. I flipping love it. I want to go back so bad.
It's the castles and stuff. Oh my gosh. I love like Celtic history. Like I love it. Oh.
Mm-hmm. There's a dude on TikTok that I follow. You should follow him. This dude in a kilt walking around cemeteries and telling history and stories and stuff.
You're talking about.
I mean, I follow a bunch of Scottish TikTokers because I want to go there so bad.
I'm sure she does.
That guy. Oh, shush.
Yeah.
Girls.
Yeah, mm-hmm.
Listen. Oh, okay.
Oh, shush you.
Digging a hole, man. Digging a hole. Let me see if I can find this guy. He's pretty cool. This is the problem when I look through like my saved TikToks. They're all like really funny, and now I'm starting.
Does he do like he does like analogies? Like he does like a whole like.
No, he just does history.
Life or no?
He like tells history about people's graves and kind of what they were to the history of that location. I'm pretty sure I have one of his videos saved, but I don't know where. But he's really good because I'm into the cemeteries and stuff that he's checking out, but also the history. He's just really good at kind of telling the history of these locations. But of course, now that I'm like, I should tell you what it is, like I can't find him at all. But I'll track him down and I'll send you a. Is it this guy? Come on, load. It's thinking about it. Might be this guy. I watch way too much TikTok.
That's my life.
Kibber says, to be young and able to travel. I am jealous. Yep, true. Come on, load. Yep, this is the guy. He is Andy the Highlander.
I think I've seen him.
Okay, I'm gonna have to find.
ANDY_Highlander.
Okay.
He's pretty fun.
Oh, I don't follow him, so now I'm gonna follow.
That's your suggestion for the night, guys. TikTok suggestion for the night. Let me check the chat because I don't know why our chat just stopped on.
It did.
Did it?
Yeah, look it. It's frozen here, but not like in the actual chat.
But yep, it was fun hanging out with you guys. It was fun reconnecting with you guys. Again, we're going to do more live streams because for a while we were doing live stream after live stream after live stream. Then I just got busy, and that's my bad. But don't forget, guys, starting next week, Waverly Hills episodes. I'm going to have more cemetery episodes, behind the scenes episodes. It's going to be kind of a big week for content coming from our channels. And then in a couple weeks, we'll do another live stream, kind of touch base with you guys on what you guys think of Waverly Hills and all that kind of stuff. And then and we'll have some fun.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But that's it. That's all she wrote. You guys go enjoy the rest of your weeknight. I still have the day off tomorrow, so I'm gonna go play some video games and then try and sleep in. I'm really hoping I don't wake up at 5 o'clock in the morning again. We shall see. But thanks for all you guys' support, not only for my channel, but Cemetery Road Investigations, for Weeping Willow Paranormal, for Doof Doof Paranormal, to all of our friends. Like, your guys' support of our channels, what we do, kind of makes it worth doing all of this stuff. I'm pretty sure we would all still keep doing it, but it would probably be a lot less work because we just wouldn't put it on the internet because we're like, well, nobody cares anyway. But I'm still going to go hang out in cemeteries. I'm still going to go hang out in haunted locations and stuff like that. But you guys saying, like, your time and effort is worth me spending time with you guys whenever you throw something up or do a live or become members of your channel, that makes it so much more worth it. So you guys are awesome. Dantex threw down the link to Andy the Highlander. Go check him out. He's pretty cool. And I think that's about it. Yeah, that's it. Remember, as always, when you're out wandering amongst the stones or creeping around haunted houses, remember to be safe and be respectful. And we're going to see you on the next one. See you guys.
Bye, everybody.
Bye.
Bye.